So today on Thunderbird Garage, we answer the question, what the heck is that little door on the side of the Thunderbird?
Thunderbird Garage, where the classics come alive. 57 Magic Man, it's more than just a drive. Thunderbird Garage, let the good times thrive. Ooh.
So, did you ever see one of these little side doors on the side of a 1956 or 57 Thunderbird and wonder what the heck is that little door doing there? Well, it requires a little bit of a backstory. So, the Thunderbird was introduced in 1955. It was a response to Chevy's Corvette, which was introduced in 1953. Chevy had a six-cylinder Blue Flame 6 in the Corvette, and the Corvette didn't have roll-up windows. It was a little more, raw than what you find in a Thunderbird. And when they Ford introduced the Thunderbird in 55, they wanted to introduce it with a V8. So they introduced it with a 292 V8, a little more powerful and a little more luxury with power windows, power seats, some really nice things, and made the car more of a personal luxury car. But both the Corvette and the Thunderbird were responses to what the guys who had fought in World War II had seen overseas, whether it be in Germany, Italy, France, or in the UK with the MGTD. They came back, and a lot of folks brought back cars with them, and there were these cool two-seater cars. And the leadership at Ford and GM said, I wish we had something like that, something more sporty to sort of define our brand with. And that was the rationale behind the Corvette and the Thunderbird. They both took very different directions as they went forward. The Corvette got a little more raw in 57 through the late 60s and into the early 70s, then got detuned a little bit, and it didn't get really powerful again until the 80s. The Thunderbird sort of got plusher as it went along, and it started with this two-seater format. Corvette never left that. They went to four-seater Thunderbirds in 58, and then things got a little more plush and cushier throughout the years, to the point in the 1970s it was almost limousine proportions, and it felt like a Lincoln, and just wasn't as sporty as the original intent. But I digress. Why these square boxes on the side? Well, when the V8 came out in the Thunderbird, it was warm inside the passenger compartment. The cooling systems weren't up to snuff, which you may see when you see us go into our cooling system episode here. But net, the passenger compartments were warm and they needed a way to cool it. So after 55, people complained that the vents weren't good enough. And then they came up with this idea, little side opening vents that brought air into the car. So watch this. I flip a lever, these little doors open up and bring cold air into the feet of the passengers. One of the interesting things, if you're at a cocktail party, you want to bring up are which way the chrome slats or veins in the inside grills on the vents are pointing. In the early cars, they actually pointed back towards the legs of the passenger. So the air came through, hit the passenger's legs. You would think that would be the most effective way to cool the passenger compartment. Actually, no. Someone accidentally reversed those and found that, my goodness, it caused much more air circulation along the firewall and back into the car, and that's what this has. So you'll see that the veins or the fins of that chrome grille on the inside need to point forward, not backward, if you want the best cooling in the car. So anyway, 56 and 57 had these, did not have them in 58 and beyond. So they're a curiosity. I have a lot of people go, is that your fuel door? Or should I shut that when I drive by? Or is there something broken on the side of your car? No, it's just a way to cool it and keep your legs cool during the summer months.